Guys, this is a virtuous air squat here. Check this out. Okay, awesome. But that's not going to be the case. You're going to see a few things go wrong here. Probably one of the first things you'll see is the knees might start to cave in. So if you watch Alex's knees here, they're going to start to come inside the toes. Okay, while in an air squat for a couple of reps, sure, our athletes might get away with this, but I really don't want the knee having any kind of those shear forces on them. I don't want those knees going side to side. The knee is not meant to do that. So here, I want to try to keep the knee right over the toes. So I might give Alex the verbal cue of, Alex, push your knees out as you go down. Or spread the floor with your feet, or screw your feet into the floor. Or I could give him a tactile cue of, giving him something to push for. Alex, push your knees towards my hand. Something along those lines. Anything that works for your athletes, stay with that cue and just be ready to fire it out anytime during this workout. Some other things that you might see Alex start to push his knees forward to initiate this movement as opposed to sending the hips back. So Alex starts to squat by pushing his knees forward. And once again, over time, he might end up on his toes. You might see some daylight underneath those heels. And this, once again, just isn't going to be an efficient air squat. So I really want to encourage Alex to maybe block the knee from coming forward and send the hips back, and then I can let him come forward with the knees, but the hips need to initiate the movement, not the knees. Another thing, last thing I'll talk about is the back position. As he starts to get tired, that torso might start leaning forward more closely to the thighs, maybe even potentially rounding, might look something like this. You see that torso gets closer to the thighs, back starts to round, much different than the first couple of air squats where his torso was nice and vertical. Over the course of the repetitions, I really want to stay on my athlete and try to get them more upright, try to get their torso away from those thighs. So I might even have Alex raise his hands up for a couple of repetitions. All right, Alex, go ahead and raise them up a little higher for me, and then great, I could even give him maybe a tactile cue to stay away from. Alex, stay away from my arm, something like that. Anything to try to get that torso a little bit higher throughout those repetitions. Guys, do not let those air squats slide. Stay on your athletes regarding those repetitions. Have fun with this workout.